Ambassador and the Cabinet Secretary, and I had posed to you, Bwana C, as how exactly is it important to have value addition, especially for products going into the foreign markets we are daring abroad. What exactly are some of the impediments that are coming in our way?
Thank you very much. First of all, allow me to, you really announced a very sad story.
Right, yes.
In Kakamega, and I want to take this opportunity to send my condolences, to the 9 people, their families and friends. It's a very unfortunate incident, and we pray that God gives them strength at this difficult time. Right. Coming back now on our discussion, yes, it is important to encourage value addition. If you look at what we have opened with the Economic Partnership Agreement, is a very big market of 27 countries. And these 27 countries require products of high quality. And that means, therefore, that the products that we export and even the products that we consume locally, we need to do value addition. The importance of value addition is also critical for creating employment, because when you do value addition, then you create more opportunities for employment. And therefore, before we export our products, we don't export them raw. We have, this responsibility to support the medium and small enterprises and also members of the value chain to ensure they do value addition of Kenyan products.
Right, and this value addition is very important, especially for this market. We do know, Ambassador, that Kenya had imposed on itself, some sort of ban when it comes to exporting mangoes. I'm just so curious, how exactly is that working out? Is that one of the produce that we are exporting to the EU region?
Yeah, so fruit and vegetable is part of what is exported to the EU. It's not the main part, and there's also a lot going to the UK, which is no longer part of the EU. Right. But we were just discussing that yesterday, that maybe if there's a problem in a certain product, you don't have to stop the entire export. Right. We were just discussing yesterday that there could be a sort of voluntary mechanism whereby with the producers, the associations, they do a sampling locally, and those samples, those containers that are found free of a pest or whatever, that they could go instead to have 100% ban. That would help a lot the industry here, because the loss is tremendous if you have 100% ban. But if I were a mango producer here, I would do different things with the mangoes that I couldn't export. I would dry them, cut them, do juices. I mean, that's why we need a lot of creativity in this sector to get new ideas of what to do with the product at hand. And I just want to touch on what the Cabinet Secretary said about SMEs. Right. Very few people know that the backbone of the European economy is actually the small and medium-sized enterprise. That is the strength of the European market. And that has shielded the European market of economic crisis and problems, for example, during COVID. Right. So I think it gives a lot of resilience and elasticity to a market. And that's why I think any effort to build and strengthen the small and medium-sized enterprises is worth the while because it adds a lot to the resilience of the Kenyan economy.
Right, Ambassador, and it's interesting that you'd point that out because 80% of our businesses in this country are micro, small and medium enterprises. Some of them, you know, are going through some challenges, and we did go on ground to try and find out what exactly, you know, they're going through, how exactly they're trying to cope with the situation right now. Our economy is doing well inflation-wise. We're at 2.7%, so we went qua ground so that we'd find out what exactly they had to say.
Serikali wakifanya public participation sana sana huwa hatufikii sana. Heri watufikie ndio wasikie vile watu, ile kitu watu wana experience huku kwa ground.
Kwanza nikianza na hawkers, hawana hata shades yenye wanakaa. Hawkers hawana empowerment ya finances. Kama sio SACCOS kama hii, we don't know the government effort yenye imeweka kutarget watu wenye wanafanya biashara ya ndogo ndogo kama hizi za hawkers.
Nimeweza kuhudhuria kufanya public participation kwa maneno ya finance bill ya Kericho County, ambapo tuliweza kupeana maoni yetu vile wanabiashara tungependa tuweze kusaidiwa kwa ile maneno ya finance bill, maneno ya taxes, maneno ya levies, waweze kuwaleta pamoja wanabiashara ndio watoe maoni yao ndio tuweze kuinua biashara.
Kulingana na vile hali iko ya biashara saa hizi, unapata ya kwamba tumeshindwa kulipia hata rent. Mnamo mwaka jana, hii mwaka unapata ya kwamba rent imepanda sana mpaka unapata wanabiashara wengi, utapata biashara mingi sana zimefungwa kwa sababu watu wanashindwa kulipia hizo manyumba. Na hali ya uchumi ya sasa utapata ya kwamba mauzo iko chini, so utapata hasara ni mingi sana, unapata watu inafika mahali wanashindwa kulipia hata rent.
Ukienda dukani ile kitu ulikuwa unanunua 100 unakuta imepanda, imeenda 250. Haya, mapato ni kidogo. Hata ukitafuta kupata help saa hii ni shida. Maana yake kila kitu saa hii kimesambaratika. Kwa hivyo katika hii serikali ya UDA hakuna ufanishi wowote, ni kuhangaika. Kila mwananchi saa hii analia kuhangaika.
All right, those are some of the challenges that the business community has expressed. And of course, the government is working on the business law amendment bill to try to solve those things. I will let my panel marinate on that because we need to go on a very short break. But when we come back, we're going to be engaging our CS and the ambassador on that topic. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.